Coming up, the Diz team gets drunk at Disney's Boardwalk Resort, all led by Corey Martin. Stay tuned. This is the Diz Unplugged, episode number 621 for the week of June 18th, 2013. The Diz Unplugged is brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel, specializing in helping you plan the perfect Disney World, Disneyland, or Disney Cruise Line vacation. Visit them on the web at www.dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. Hey everybody, and welcome to the show, coming to you live from the Bob Varley Studio in Orlando, Florida. I'm your host, Pete Warner, joined at the table this week by my good friends John Magi, Kevin Close, Sean Thompson, Corey Martin, and of course our producer Dustin West, along with Kathy Whirling and associate producer Craig Williams back in the production nook. So as we were doing our 7 resorts in 7 nights back in April, since we were on property, we had rooms, we figured it was a good time to do the next Drink Around the World segment that Corey has been doing. But before we get into the details, we have a little video that we'd like to show you.
Oh, no.
That's refreshing. I could drink that after a jog.
This is fine. We're fine here. Everything's great. We look like the church group, or the handbell choir. Handbell choir.
Yeah, y'all can go that way, I'll go this way.
Ordeal. This is going to be a great night at Atlantic Dance Hall. Guys, it's the video dance party. Wait, let me check in now so I can leave later.
Is there a checkout thing on board there?
Our final stop.
Very cool.
It's like the worst episode of Entourage ever.
Well, that was the segment. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
My favorite part was Dustin drunk dancing by himself on the dance floor.
The empty dance floor.
At the empty dance floor. Well, it goes without saying the dance floor is empty at Atlantic Dance. Yeah. It's not a very happening place.
No.
And it was 80s night.
Yeah.
So, and there was Dustin. Yeah. I made Craig go film that. I saw him on the floor, kind of wobble. I'm like, oh, get that. But yeah, my job, you'll see in that Big River Grill part, I'm like, they're talking and laughing. I'm sitting there checking my emails. My job was to chaperone and make sure everybody got back safe.
Yeah, I think my favorite part was when you were all sitting there all looking at your phones.
It's very typical at a bar now when people just, you look at a whole bar and everybody's on their phones. Nobody's talking anymore.
Yeah.
Yep.
But this was the third Drinks Around the World segment. I wanted to do this whole series because a lot of people, when they think of drinking around the world, they think of Epcot and just going around the World Showcase. But there are a lot of places around Walt Disney World where you can hop from one spot to the next without having to drive anywhere. The first one was the monorail crawl, where we started off at the Polynesian, took the monorail over to the Grand Floridian, and ended at the Contemporary. It's also called the Cocktail Rail. And the second one was Downtown Disney. We started off at Raglan Road, went over to Paradiso, Bongos, and then House of Blues. This was before Splitsville was open, so yeah. I think if this was to do this one again, I would probably add Splitsville in there too. Oh, yeah. And so this one is the Boardwalk. You probably can tell from the video all the places we went. I didn't have Flying Fish on my list of places to go. It was Pete's idea to go get something to eat before, which was smart.
Yeah, well, because I didn't want you all drinking your weight in beer on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sorry, part of the drinking experience at Walt Disney World is fine dining as well.
Yep.
And good wine pairings, good specialty drinks that some of the restaurants have.
No, absolutely. That was a good call. This was the night we stayed at the Contemporary. So we were all on property, which was nice, and Pete was our driver because I don't know what a taxi would have cost. So we started off at the Flying Fish, and we thought that we were just going to go there to eat, but they have some seasonal cocktails, and that was one of the first things she told us. Cranberry daiquiri, key lime martini, cucumber martini, and a spring fling. I think we all tried one. I know I had the cucumber martini, which it's refreshing. Like I said in the video, it's refreshing, but it's not a strong drink.
That was the more bizarre item on that specialty drink menu. I think I had the spring fling, which was the
Midori peach schnapps, apricot liqueur, and sweet and sour. When I first drank it, I was like, man, he made this weak. And then as I go down, apparently the alcohol goes down to the bottom because by the end of that, I was done. Yeah, so we were drinking these with appetizers, and these range from $8.50 to $9.75. And I guarantee you, if you go there now, these are probably changed up. Mm-hmm. They're called something else, but these are seasonal. In addition to having the seasonal cocktails, like Pete said, we did the wine pairing. Just put it in their hands. Whatever you order, they'll bring you the wine to go with it. I had the signature Flying Fish potato wrapped red snapper, and also I did the surf and turf, which was also came with the char crusted New York strip. A lot of food. I don't even know how I put anything else in my body after this dinner, but
oh please, I've seen you eat like a 24-ounce prime rib in one sitting.
I can eat a lot, but when you're so full, the last thing you want to do is drink tequila or a martini or a margarita or anything sweet. So we made it work. It's a tough job. Mm-hmm. It really is a tough job. If you don't want to have dinner at Flying Fish, there is a 12-seat bar right when you walk in. That would have been where I would have went straight to if I wasn't having dinner, because dinner's expensive there. I saw the tab at the end, and I was like, whoa, sticker shock. But that was another great thing about having Pete there.
Yeah. I was there to pay and drive.
We had fun.
Yeah, we were stuck in the corner over there, which is probably the best spot for them to to put this
Well,
group.
I do have to say, though, the food at Flying Fish, there was a period there where I thought the food was getting real dicey at Flying Fish. Last 3 or 4 times I've been there, it's been outstanding.
We've been there like 4 times in the last couple months, and it's
been excellent.
Fantastic. And
This
it's
was my first time
reliable.
there. It
Mine
was
too.
so good. Yeah. And we were sitting in like this weird tent area in the back. Like, do you remember? It was
Yeah.
like this weird fabric ceiling above us. It was
You're
really
in a
weird.
circus
Yeah.
almost.
But it was good.
The first place I wanted to start initially was the ESPN Club. I just wanted to knock it out, get over it. ESPN Club is exactly what you expect it to be. It's just a sports fan's paradise. TVs everywhere, including the bathrooms. They have TVs, so you don't miss a single minute of the game. Now, this place was pretty packed that night, especially the bar area. It took us a while to even find a seat. I think we just found 2 seats.
Yeah, and I think we just kind of huddled around.
Congregated around. Now, what you find here, you're not going to find a lot of specialty drinks. What they have is pretty much what you'll find at a lot of the bars at Disney. They just throw different names on them.
Right.
The Grand Slam, Kool-Aid, the Red Card, the Washington Apple, Crown Royal, Sour Apple Pucker, Cranberry Juice. A lot of these are very sweet. The Grand Slam is Grand Marnier, Peach Schnapps, Pineapple Juice. These are very sweet. This is the shot list, $8.50 to $9.50, and then the regular drinks are, the Patron Margarita. That's what I had.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I had that too.
The Captain's Mai Tai. There's the MVP Margarita, the Bloody Mulligan, the Ultimate Long Island. Now these are all very, Disney drinks. There's a lot of more mix you're going to find in these drinks than you will actually find liquor. It was Pete's idea not only to pay, but to get us drunk by making us take shots. That was not my idea. That was not Sean's idea or Dustin's or Craig's. Pete's like, shots for everybody. Now...
And it was early, too. It was the first stop.
It was the first stop, and we're all full.
My feeling is that if I can't do it, I should live vicariously through those who can.
Yeah.
So, you're going to take me out drinking? You're going to drink the way I drank, okay?
I'm not a shot person. I've had my days in college. I'm just not in that much of a rush anymore.
Right.
I have all night, but we did tequila shots, and that kind of set the night on fire right then and there. So
Pete looks so satisfied.
what's that?
Pete looks so satisfied with himself.
We had.
Go ahead and complain that your boss makes you do tequila shots.
Oh, there's no complaining.
No.
There's no complaining.
All right, then knock it off.
Yeah.
Do your segment.
The one of the places I was really looking forward to, and when you think of the Boardwalk and you think of drinking, you think of Big River Grill and Brewing Works. This is one of those places where you find the craft beers, and it's an actual. They brew the beer there, and you can daily go get a tour of the facility from Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 p.m., which is really cool if you're into beer and you want to see how the process goes. The brewmaster will walk you through the whole process of that, which is really nice. Now, we just stuck with beer there. I mean, it's a full bar, but if you're going to go there, stick with the beer. They have the Steamboat Pale Ale, which was the one I stuck with. It's a classic American style pale ale with distinctive pine and citrus characters. There's the Gadzooks Pilsner, a refreshing golden-hued European-style Pilsner with a sublime Czech Saz hop signature.
And you're not reading this off a menu. These are your actual words.
Oh, yeah.
Sublime.
This was my...
Because Corey says sublime all the time.
It's lovely.
These are my tasting notes from the night. Yeah.
Yes. It was sublime.
Yeah.
The beer was sublime.
Then there's the award-winning. They have a few award-winning drinks, beers. There's a Red Rocket Ale, and there's also the Sweet Magnolia Brown Ale. This is winter seasonal, so I don't think that was available.
No,
for
they didn't
us.
have it that
No.
night.
That was the one that I was looking for because my favorite type of beer is a brown ale, and it was seasonal and they didn't have it. It made me very sad.
But they also have the flights. So
That's what I got.
If you're not
Yeah.
familiar with what you want to get there, get the flight. That's what you
You
have.
can taste them all, yeah.
Yeah. What was your favorite? Do you remember?
The Pale Ale, for sure.
Yeah, I'm
And
a
the
Pale Ale
Steamboat.
fan. See, this is where I was planning on eating. Because you can get some pretty hearty food here. There's the flame grilled meatloaf, and there's also the Kobe beef burger, which, I like the food at Big River Grill. You can sit outside, you can sit inside. We were at the bar, but it was... I don't know. Knowing where we were going to go next, I could have stayed there all night.
Yeah.
I could have just stayed, but we had to go to Atlantic Dance, and we had to go to Jellyrolls. I could have just stayed.
Big River was kind of the main attraction.
Yeah, we were
for us.
comfortable.
Yeah.
We were comfortable there. We had nice spots at the bar. It was well lit. We were having fun on our phones.
I don't know that people go to the boardwalk and do a pub crawl. I think they go to some place,
Right.
and that's where they hang out. So,
Yeah. Well, the
I think it's
idea,
typical,
this is to give people an idea. A lot of
Right.
people want to do adult stuff at Disney and not just stay in one spot, or they, like I said, they think of drinking around the world at Epcot. This is to kind of give people the idea to keep on moving and get a sample of every place.
yeah, I get what you're saying, but I think that the boardwalk is really specific taste. Like you said, ESPN is for a certain group, Jellyrolls is for a certain group. So
Yeah.
I could see why you'd want to stay in one spot because that appealed to you.
Yeah. See, Jellyrolls for me, I've been there, done that. It's still a lot of fun, but,
Very popular.
Big River Grill is more my speed.
Yeah.
But then the next place we went was Atlantic Dance Hall. Now, I haven't been here in years. I think it was college program when they used to do swing night. And it was happening then. And it's just one of those places. It's such a beautiful venue. It could be an incredible place, but we walked in and it was dead. Everybody was congregating around that one center bar, and there are several bars in there. Like I said, it's a beautiful spot. There's a balcony that goes out. It overlooks the water, huge dance floor. I think video VJs. They have video VJs on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday nights, and dueling DJs Thursday and Friday nights. We were there during the video VJs.
Yeah, so they show music videos on the screen, and some people are dancing,
Yeah, Dustin.
kind of like
Dustin.
opera dancing. But most people were just around the bar. Like, no one really went past that first area.
Yeah.
So
I think this place has become a little more popular. I think they're finding their niche with like wedding parties and convention groups and stuff like
mitzvahs.
that. Stuff like that. I don't think you're just going to find your.
It's a catering hall.
I don't think you're going to find your average Joe boardwalk vacationeer in there just at night. I think they're going to end up going to Jellyrolls or Big River or something like
I
that.
think what happens is you see that sign and you think, oh, this place is going to be great.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get in there. And you get in there and it's sad.
Maybe like
really
a
sad.
1940s USO show or
Right,
something.
exactly. You think it's going to be hopping and
From the outside, it's just a door, and you see lights and fog and music.
Right.
It's like, and there's like bouncers outside. You're like, all right, I got to go in here, and you take 2 steps in. Well, turn right back around.
Is this still popular cast member night? Because cast member night used to be big there.
No.
I don't think
No,
so.
I think the biggest thing right now for cast members is Service Industry Night at House of Blues downtown Disney.
And that's always packed.
Yeah.
Or B-dubs. That was always so crowded.
I don't know what that is.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Crossroads.
And this could be a big attraction. There's no cover charge. You just walk in. Unlike Jellyrolls, where they charge you an arm and a leg to get in, there's no cover charge at Atlantic Dance Hall, and it could hold a lot of people. They have specialty drinks there, too. There's the saltwater taffy, Midori, sour apple pucker, sweet and sour Sprite, the Atlantic City lemonade, Absolute Citron, vodka, watermelon pucker, sweet sour, and Sprite, chocolate-covered banana, Frangelico, creme de banana, Kahlua, vanilla ice cream, sounds like dessert, Deep Blue Ocean, 3 olives, grape vodka, blue Sriracha, pineapple juice, sweet sour, ginger ale. None of these sound good to me. None.
Nothing was sublime.
Nothing was sublime. And these range from $9.25 to $12.50. But a lot of the specialty drinks I saw around the boardwalk, a lot of sweet sour in there, a lot of Sprite. Next was Jellyrolls. Now, the cover charge. I remember the cover charge being $5 a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Was there a reason why you guys ended up there?
It's kind of the place to end. It's happening. It's the party's always going there up until 2 a.m. So we knew it was still going to be happening by the time we got there. So it's just the perfect place to end. It's Jellyrolls. The cover charge was $12. And so the doors open at 7 o'clock, and the piano players start at 8. And, Jellyrolls is one of those places where it has its fan following. It's similar to the, the Adventurers Club at
Pleasure Island.
At Pleasure Island.
Yeah,
It has its fan base that people love to go to Jellyrolls. That's their must-do on vacation, on adult night. And so it always has it's always pretty crowded there, especially the floor area.
When I was a cast member, cast members can get in for free. The cover charge is waived. And talking about fan favorite, I mean, I had like my favorite piano players. If they weren't playing, I'd just go back and wait till they were on, because I had my favorite one's the guy that does the Kermit the Frog impression. He's awesome. Yeah,
this is a piano bar. It's a request, all requests sing along. So you request the songs and they play them, and there's always your typical songs like Piano Man. If you don't hear Piano Man when you're in Jellyrolls, something's wrong, or you're there too late.
I think that's what they were playing in the video.
It was.
Every night there, they have the drink of the night, and these are served in big, tall, red cups. I think you guys had that.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. I wasn't even about to touch it. It was Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. This was $10.50. That was the drink of the night there. It's a honey liqueur blended with Jack Daniel's. So I had Jack and water.
And it's like a big gulp of it.
It's a huge red Solo cup, yeah. I mean, it's good, but, you only drink it to get drunk.
Are all their drinks in those?
No, this is only their special, yeah.
Yeah, their drinks are pretty strong, but I don't, I don't really go for the specialty drinks. I like what I like. I also like that they offer popcorn. There's a popcorn machine over there, so you can, there's no food there, but you can have popcorn with your drink, and, Are you taking photos of me?
He doesn't have them on.
I don't have them on.
Oh, I keep seeing them.
I'm like, what is happening?
I didn't have them on, and I'm tapping them. And I'm like, why am I
These
getting
glasses aren't working. Why come they're not working?
I'm like, oh God, we're going to have to call 911. Vince has them on.
I have to get used to that. Every time I see Pete tapping his face, is he taking a photo or videoing?
He's tapping his face and his eyes are rolling back to look at the screen.
The back of my head. There, now God is in his heaven. Everything is right with you.
So, we ended at Jellyrolls. We didn't stay there too long. I think we were all pretty 3 sheets by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Yeah.
I always prefer to sit on the outside edges because there's like seating areas on the outside walls, but then there's kind of like a fence, and then you go into the main area down below. And that's I don't know, it's kind of weird down there.
Yeah.
That's where people are like really rowdy, and there's like this awkward mirror above them, so like I think you can see them play piano, but you end up like seeing people in front of you, and you can
from our viewpoint, you can only see the piano guys playing. Yeah. But yeah, if you're down there, you kind of see everybody. There's somebody behind me putting bunny ears up. There are other drink spots around that area. When I wanted to do Boardwalk, I was kind of torn. Should I include Yacht and Beach? Should I extend all the way to the Swan and Dolphin? Because there's a lot of places to go, but you can only fit so many places in one night. So the next one's going to be Yacht Beach, and then merge in Swan Dolphin with that, and that'll cover that other side of the of that area. But there are other drinking spots at the Boardwalk. We didn't go to these. There's the Leaping Horse Libations, which is the pool bar. There's the Bellevue Lounge, which is more of a quiet spot. You can end there or start there. It's nice and quiet. It's relaxing.
Technically, their lobby bar. Kind of.
And there are a few places along the Boardwalk where you can get a drink to go. There's some seating out there. There's Joe's Margarita Stand. They offer 6 types of margarita: red, white, sangria, and bottled beer. If you don't want to sit and you just want to walk along the Boardwalk. Overall, it's you don't really think of going to the Boardwalk and doing a board crawl, but we had a good time that night. Usually, like John said, you pick a spot, you pick a destination, and whether it's Big River or Jellyrolls, you don't really knock out all of them. And that was an event. We had the Polynesian the next day, and that was an interesting day. It was a slow day.
We're always asked, our clients always ask, what can we do without using a park ticket? And this is one of those places where you can go and not use a park ticket.
Yeah.
Now, you probably spent more than you would have on a park ticket drinking, but I think for the most part, people go and have a beer and finger their glasses.
Shut up.
Yeah,
It's very cyborg, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
I see when the little light comes on, it looks, very Terminator. That's cool.
Okay.
And laser beams fly out of my eyes.
So far, I think my the two favorites of the drinks around the world. I mean, they're all fun, but there's something about Downtown Disney that I always love. You know, it's just Downtown Disney. I love Downtown Disney. This would be really great for somebody staying at the Boardwalk, any of those resorts around there, so you don't have to worry about a car or anything like that. And the monorail crawl, obviously, if you're staying at any one of those resorts, you're set. And which we were saying at the Contemporary, that would have been the perfect opportunity to do the monorail crawl.
The problem with that is the monorail stops running eventually. Yeah. And sometimes it stops running before you're done crawling. And that happened to us the night we did it, and we got stuck at the monorail, and all our cars were at the Polynesian. And I had to talk a van into taking 12 of us to the Polynesian for $2 a piece, because there's no way to get there once the monorail stopped running. The monorails and the buses stopped at, I think, 10:30 or 11 o'clock.
Yeah, you can walk on that road and underneath that water bridge if you really wanted to.
Or you could swim across the pond, too. But
That's far.
Yeah, that wasn't an option for me.
Yeah, if you do the monorail crawl, don't start where you're staying, end where you're staying.
Yeah.
That's going to be the easiest thing to do. Now, the next one, like I said, is going to be the Yacht and Beach and Swan and Dolphin. Haven't mapped out where we're going to go yet. The final segment is going to be the actual drinks around the world.
Epcot.
And I don't know if we're going to do it all in one day. I'm sure we will.
Yeah,
we will. But we might have to break that up into two segments, because that's going to be a lot of.
It's going to be a good day.
A lot of stops. It's going to be day and night, I'm sure. It's not something you just fly through.
Yeah.
But that's like the main spot when you think of drinks around the world. You think of Epcot. So
we'll have to make shirts for us. Just like all those groups that go to Epcot and they make those matching shirts and they wear them
little
around.
check marks as you go along.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
As he rolls his eye in
Pictures
the
with your
Google Glass.
glasses.
What's that?
You could take pictures with your
Yes,
glasses.
I can take pictures with Google Glass of them.
Okay, Glass.
Sorry. Oh, I got to watch. I hurt my neck. I got to be careful.
What, turning your glass on?
Yes. Turning glass on.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
I don't know what the overall.
Corey's just jealous because I got mine and he hasn't gotten his yet.
Good things come to those who wait.
No, come to me first. But go ahead.
But yeah, that's basically. I'm glad Craig did the video, because I remembered a lot of things that I didn't from the night. I started off jotting notes down, but once we got to the end, it's what are we here for?
Oh yeah, and I had pictures too, but they just kept getting blurrier and blurrier as the night went on. That was sad.
It's definitely a challenge to do content that way. But that's the.
I did it that way for years. Sorry.
Well, Pete would know more about how much this whole night cost, but I tell you, it probably wasn't cheap, because these drinks are not cheap. You're looking at $8.50, $9.50 a drink times us four.
Yeah.
Times all these locations plus dinner.
No, it wasn't cheap.
But it was a fun night.
It was a fun
we
night.
had a fun night. So
It was. Everybody had a good time.
Drinks around the world.
All right. Well, thank you very much for that, Corey. That will do it for this segment. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back with you again next time with another edition of the Diz Unplugged. Thanks for being with us, everyone. And remember, stay out of the damn lakes.